So recently, I've been thinking about how you can promote your business. I've been trying to do it myself, and I've been working out various long term plans for promoting my business, not to just like a few people with a marketing campaign on across social media, but like a long term plan over years and at least over months to begin with. And the one kind of constant theory that I have been realizing and kind of playing with is the kind of psychology behind what draws people to you in the first place. And it makes you look back to the first times you were ever, if you're a freelancer or, you have a hobby of some kind that you've used to make freelance work with before, like my passion's filmmaking, I've done videography before, I've done creative projects before. And so normally, you have a small level of word of mouth to begin with. That's how your career gets started. Someone in your local area wants to know from like knows you, or your parents or family members recommend you, and then you get a little job, whatever it might be. And it's about kind of going back and analyzing how that happened, which is basically word of mouth on a microscopic level, like local community level, and then growing that to the point where, however big you want to be, basically. But I've been trying to work out how to create that sense of people knowing who you are and why you are who you are and why you're so good at what you do. And obviously the way it works is by understanding how people read other people and how you know, basically how you judge someone's character, how you judge them based on what they've done. And ultimately, we know people for typically maybe one or two things. Like that's typically like the bias we have, like this kind of cognitive bias of we know someone for one or two things. We know Spielberg for being a film director. We know I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio for being an actor. We know anybody for being we know someone for being a surgeon or a nurse or an astrologer. We know Elon Musk for being entrepreneurial guy. We know Elon, we know him for that reason. Jeff Bezos for being like business entrepreneur. We typically know people for like one specific reason, maybe like one like a branch of different reasons that link to that main reason. And so people typically know you for that one thing. So how do you create that? Because ideally you want to be able to create what people know you for. And it can kind of happen to an extent. Obviously, it's hard to control what ends up becoming the thing that you're known for. Like, I guess the funny thing I used to say to my friends is that, if we wanted to market a film, one of the best ways to do it would be to basically make a make a mess out of the behind the scenes of it so that we end up in a local newspaper or something, and that becomes the marketing, and it's just a bunch of local film guys, mm, you know, do some shits and giggles in local local park or something, just trying to make a film, and that becomes local news. But that's kind of, I mean, you can plan that, but normally most of that stuff is unplanned. So with this, with whatever your business is, or your freelance gig, or your self-employed business, whatever it is, it's working out. Obviously, you probably have a desire of what you want to be known for, but in terms of promoting your business, one of the best things you need to do is, especially, actually, I was going to say if you're a small business, but this is a business for any shape or size. People know a business and a person for one type of thing, even if they have a wide range of products or services. Look at Apple, look at Amazon. They know them for one thing. Amazon is the place you go for online shopping. Apple is just this, Apple is the home of your technology, right? It's all your devices, your iPhones, iPads, MacBooks. That's what they do. It's like that one category of tech. And so you want to be known for whatever you are good at or whatever you're trying to promote in your business. So what you want to do is utilize whatever that is and push that as being the thing that you're good at. Now, obviously, this might seem obvious, obviously, like if you're let's say, I don't know, let's say you are a copywriter or, you want to write copy, you'll become known for writing the best adverts that you've done. Or you'll be, you'll write them and then you'll try and promote yourself as, look, I am credited for these adverts. These are the adverts I've written. This is the headlines I've written. And people will know you for doing that. So I guess the whole point of this is you want to figure out how you want to push the thing you want to be known for to help you promote yourself or your business. And that's what I've been working on recently. And I realized that, I was trying to, how do I promote my marketing services? How do I promote my business's marketing? And I was trying to think of a different approach to the typical thing. Obviously, most agencies are doing cold outreach, cold email, cold calling, trying to land clients that way. But if I want to properly grow for the long term, I need people to know what our speciality is, what we're unique for. And certainly, as starting the business myself as the agency owner, I am technically unique in the space for having a background in filmmaking and my passion being as a storyteller. It's my passion. And so I need to emphasize that passion as what people want me for, basically, because ultimately when someone hires you, whether it's, they need your assistance or they need your services in some way, shape or form, or want to buy your product, they're buying your expertise. They're buying what you love doing, what you're good at. And if they can see that you're passionate about that thing and that's the thing that you are good at, then they want to hire you because, or they want your assistance because that's your area of expertise. And ultimately the best way of doing that is by showing it in some way, shape or form, by normally making something in some way. And I mean, it's kind of why Red Bull's marketing works so well, right? They don't promote the drink, they promote, you know, adrenaline junkies. They promote, extreme sports because that's what people associate with a Red Bull. That's what, it's where Red Bull Racing is. Red Bull is, their entire marketing campaign is sponsoring all the adrenaline junkie, extreme sports. So with your business, whether it's you as a freelancer or a bigger business, whatever you do, you want to make people aware that that is the thing that you're best at. Now, not just saying, look, how good my things are, but you need to basically let your work speak for itself. So for me, for instance, I'm working on this documentary. So for me to stick out from the herd of other marketing agencies, no agency has ever really done this, what I'm planning. And that's what's going to make us stand out. So what you want to do for your business is you want to make something that stands out from the crowd. Whether it may be, if you're a creative writer, for instance, maybe you write a review for your own business and then you put it on a job board somewhere or whatever it might be. And then you comment on that. You use your skill in a unique way to promote your business and your services or your product. And so I don't want to really go any longer than this, but the whole rambling point of this is figure out what you are trying to solve, figure out what you're good at and what you want people to see you as the expert in and passionate about, and then use that to create something that shows that that's the thing that you're good at. And that will help you stand out from everybody else, because everybody's trying to promote their services and say, look, I'm a good copywriter. I'm good at being an artist. I'm good at being this or that. Whereas if you use something that is a shining example of that, then people will naturally go, wait, this was made by that person? That means that they can do something amazing for me. It's why, in any endeavor you do, make something that proves how good you are and then use that to be the marketing for your business. So I'll leave you with that, but that's just some tips and tricks. And yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.